In this video, I will show you how to create contact in Salesforce from EDA form submission automatically. So what will happen every time a new form submission is received in this form builder software, a contact will be created instantly and automatically in this Salesforce CRM software. In this way, you do not have to manually export the form submission data and import it here because everything will be synced in real time. Want to create this automation for yourself? Come with me and I'll show you everything step by step. So this is the dashboard of EDA form and this is the dashboard of Salesforce, and in order to automate this process I'll have to connect EDA form with Salesforce, which I am going to do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing and a very cost effective integration and automation software. I'm an existing user, so I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I will provide the name something like sync EDA form submissions with Salesforce CRM. Okay, you can provide any random name. Now I will directly click on this create, and after that you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are actually called as trigger and action. Okay, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in the first application, then automatically do this in the next application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the application in this trigger and the action window in between which you are building an automation. Okay, now according to our use case, we want that whenever any new form submission is received in this EDA form builder software, then automatically create a contact in Salesforce application. Okay, so that is why I will be selecting Salesforce as the action application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the application in this trigger and action window in which you are building an automation. And let me tell you, in this particular video I am syncing EDA form builder software, so that is why I have selected this specific application. But in place of EDA form, let's say you want to sync Google form submission data or Jot form submission data or Elementor form submission data, that is also possible. You just need to select your favorite form builder software here, and in fact in place of Salesforce CRM also you can select any other application. Okay, so this is how you can sync your form builder data with your favorite CRM. Okay, I'll have to wait for this logo to reload. Alright, so it is done. Now the idea here is I'm going to connect both the applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us first connect EDA form with the Pabbly Connect. So I will select a trigger event, that is new response, and here I would recommend you to go with the webhook because this is actually a real time trigger. Okay, as soon as a new response is received in EDA form, that form response will be received via Pabbly Connect instantly. Okay, because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So that is why I am recommending you to go with this new response webhook recommended. Okay, so here you can notice as soon as I have selected the trigger event, it has provided me a webhook URL and few set of instructions. Okay, so with the help of this URL only we are going to connect EDA form with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us copy this webhook URL, then I will open that form whose form submission data I would like to sync with the Salesforce. Okay, so I have created this travel inquiry form. Let me first to show you this form. Once your form is ready, you will have to click on the setup of this form, and in the left hand sidebar you will find an option of third party integration. Here you will have to search for the webhook. You can notice one webhook URL is already added here in this form data. Okay, so I have removed that existing integration. Okay, and now I'll click on this webhook option once again, and here you can notice it is asking me for the webhook URL. So I have pasted the same webhook URL which I have received via Pabbly Connect, simply clicking on continue and clicking on create, and this is how the webhook will be saved in this particular form, and this is how the connection in our EDA form and Pabbly Connect is done. Okay, now we are going to test this connection, test this integration submission, but before that read the instructions waiting for the webhook response. Now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and then to a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Okay, so basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means creation of a new response in our EDA form. Okay, so this is my form. I will directly click on this publish section and here you can find the link of this form. Let me open this form in front of you in a new tab, and now I will submit this form with some dummy details, and you will notice the form submission data will be received via Pabbly Connect, for which it is actually waiting. Okay, so let us fill this form. Planning a trip, will fill the form and we will call you back shortly. Okay, and now it is asking email, name and phone number, very basic details. Okay, now again it is up to you what information you would like to collect via your form and send it to Salesforce, because I am creating this automation just to show you how connections can be made. So I have created a basic form. Again it is up to you how many information you would like to collect. You can do that as per your requirement. Let me provide the email, something like demo@pabblytudes.com. okay, this is going to be a dummy email address asking for the demo, so I am adding first name as demo. Asking for the first name, so I am adding demo as the first name and user as the last name, and lastly I will provide a dummy phone number also. Okay, so I have provided all the details. Clicking on this inquire now button, and as soon as the submission is made, you will notice that the details will be received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, fingers crossed. Alright, success, we have received your submission. Thank you for completing this form. Coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, and let us wait for the very same form submission data, and here you can notice the response is received. Now let me show you the details of that form one by one. So here we have the URL of that very same form. Here we have the name of the form, the same dummy number. Here we also have the last name as the first name and the email address as well. Okay, and we also have the date and time, but this is actually into the timestamp format. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our EDA form, basically on this specific EDA form, and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, every time someone will submit your travel inquiry form, those travel inquiries will be received as a response in Pabbly Connect. So the first step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I am going to send this data to Salesforce. So the application is already selected. So here as an action event, since I want to create a record, so that is why I'll go with this specific action event. And just like we have connected EDA form and Pabbly Connect, now I will be connecting this Salesforce and Pabbly Connect. So simply clicking on this connect button, clicking on add a new connection, clicking on this connect with Salesforce, and then it will ask you the access of your Salesforce account if you are not logged in a different tab. Okay, because I am already logged in, it has directly asked me for the permission, and here you can notice the authorization is successful, and now my Salesforce account will be connected with the Pabbly Connect immediately. Here you can notice it is done. Now it is going to ask me lot of details which are actually required for creating a contact in Salesforce. So as I have told you initially that I have collected only basic details via my form. Okay, so I will be providing only those basic details here only. Okay, so firstly it is asking for the last name of the person. So let me tell you a very interesting thing. I am not going to manually copy the above data which I have received via EDA form and paste below. Basically I am going to map this data. Okay, and mapping is very simple. When you will click on this field, you will find the above data here in the drop down. Search for your data which was the last name. Okay, so here we have the last name as user. Okay, and in the same way I am going to map the data in other fields also. Now you must be thinking that what is this mapping? So whatever the data I am mapping here from this drop down, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. time. Okay, I'm repeating this thing once again, that whatever the data we are mapping here will be replaced automatically. Yes, with every new form submission, this existing data which we are mapping will be replaced. Okay, so I think whatever the important data I have received from my EDA form, I have successfully mapped it in these fields. How about I directly click on this button, and then I will wait for the very same contact to be created here into the Salesforce. Okay, so I have already opened the contact section of Salesforce. Here you can notice there are around 6 contacts available. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, clicking on this button, save and send test request, and then waiting for the response to receive here. Alright, so you can notice the response is received. Let me go back to my Salesforce account and refresh this page and wait for that contact to be created. Well, the contact has not created yet, so how about I check the response, and here you can notice in this response it is saying the error code duplicates detected. Okay, so how about I delete the existing data, and then I will click on that button once again and will try to create a contact once again. Okay, give me a second. So I have deleted all the contacts. Let me come back to Pabbly Connect dashboard and click on this button once again, and this time I am really expecting that the contact will be created here, and you can notice it is saying success. Going back, refreshing my dashboard and waiting for the contact to be created. And did you notice that the contact has been created here automatically, and it is the same first name, same last name, and the same email address which I have provided at the time of form submission via EDA form. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in Salesforce and EDA form is working absolutely fine. And here you can also see other details like the email address and the phone number. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, and this is how after creating a workflow inside Pabbly Connect, you can automate this process very easily. And once the automation is ready here, after that you do not have to do anything manually. Sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. And just in case if you want to access this 2-step automation inside your own Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my automation into the description box. Simply click on this link and sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.